So making sure that I have crossed off missing teeth, keeping infection control a priority. So my patient is missing their wisdom teeth. As I go through with my Explorer, I'm using my blue pen and I detect definitive. This means speed bump calculus or deposit, where you can go subgingivally and feel the actual speed bump. So this shows me the S is the student, that's me. Blue pen, let's say the distal of tooth number 2, I can feel a definitive speed bump, and the mesial. Now I go to tooth number 3. I feel it on the distal, the facial, and the mesial. Number 4, I go all the way through the entire mouth using this system. I also, as I'm assessing, are going to use my air and my Explorer to detect supragingival calculus. So this is going to be recorded in this box here. Again, right above the S, that's the student. If number 2 had some supragingival calculus or stain, we're going to just put an X. Number 3 has some stain or supragingival calculus. Let's say number 4 has some stain, and this is facial, buccal, lingual, interproximal, whatever you can see above that gum line or feel as far as the calculus goes. When you sign up for your initial and your instructor comes in, you will switch to the black pen. All of the instructor findings are going to be done in black ink in the I column. So the instructor finds number 2 has distal, mesial, and facial deposit, definitive speed bump deposit, subgingivally. And they find that yes, there is supra. Then they're moving on. Let's say they have distal and mesial. So you're going to just write down the corresponding with what the instructor tells you and what they're verifying during your initial exam. During your scale check, you will be using a red ink pen. The remaining calculus goes under the R. So this would be, during my scale check, let's say there's still distal remaining. You'll fill in this in red. Let's say this is still remaining. These are the areas that you will go back and remove and have rechecked with your instructor. At the polish check, that's where the supra is assessed, and that's where you'll have that remaining if there's still stain or supra remaining.